what has happened so far? Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is something that's been requested for a very long time. I'm very sorry guys, I've gone off my channel for a long time, and I promise I'm back now, and I'll try as much as possible to meet up with all my videos, and I'll also try as much as possible to try and drop videos on my channel. So if you've been asking me, for those that have been asking why I've not been dropping videos, thank you for checking on me. I'm so happy I have some people that love me. Today's video I'm going to do a quick fluid balance chart for those that are preparing for the examination. Some of you have asked me, you've checked my other OSCE videos and you're happy about it, and you want to know how to really go on your fluid balance. So let's get onto this video. So this is a fluid balance chart. You can see the 24 hours fluid balance chart, and if you will be having this fluid balance probably during your OSCE examination and you're preparing for your OSCE. So this is one of the questions. Fluid balance chart is one of the scenarios that might come up. All right, so let's get a run through of this. So we have the input and the output, and this is the balance. So you can see the this green side says the input, and we have the cumulative total input, and we have the output, and we have the also we have the total output, and we have the balance, signature, and date. So I'm just using one of my trust fluid charts. So all right, so the input also comes as instructions for today. Circuit as required, input, output, urine volume. So probably you want to monitor this patient's urine hourly or 2 hourly or 4 hourly, or if the NG is on free drainage, you can put NG is on free drainage. Yesterday's balance positive or negative? So let's assume yesterday's balance was a positive of 200, so you can put plus, you can put plus 200. But if it is a negative of 200, you need to put minus 200. Okay, so your patient's ward, obviously should have put this. So let's assume this patient is in ward 002, and today's date, you should have put the date there as 10. Probably today is the 10th of March 2022. All right, so looking at the inputs now, this is we have the oral points, oral, enteral, IV infusions, and IV orders. If the fluid this patient take orally, and enteral might be NG, NJ, or any form of fluid patients take that is not through IV. Then IV infusions, patient is on IV, continuous IV. IV orders, probably this patient takes IV medications, and also IV fluids. Then cumulative total inputs. So let's add now oral fluids. She has been drinking quite not really a lot, but she has had quite a lot. So she had 100 ml in the morning when she woke up, 100 ml on 7 o'clock. After she had a breakfast, she had another 200, or before meds. And don't forget, this is the oral input. She had about 300, 3 o'clock. She had about 200 at this point, and she had another, probably before 10 o'clock meds again, she had another 200 ml. Okay, so IV infusions, if this patient is on an IV infusion, you have to put it here. If it is like a continuous infusion, probably there's an infusion that runs for 6 hours, and it started at 6 o'clock, so you just need to put, and it's probably running at 60 ml an hour. You put 60 ml, 60 1 2 3 1 and 60. So if it's going to run for 6 hours at 60 ml, it's going to be what? That's going to be at 60 ml for 6 hours. Okay, so paracetamol or IV metronidazole at some intervals at 6 o'clock and 6 p.m. and also take IV paracetamol also. So it takes 200 ml of IV meds. So you can put IV meds. So this one you can put probably this patient is on Atman's infusion, so you can know this is like the infusion this patient is having. And IV meds, you don't need to write the medication, just put IV meds, 200 ml. And probably 6 o'clock again, she had another IV meds of 200 ml. Okay, so this is apparently this is the IQ this patient has had in 24 hours. So to look at everything she had, so you can see between 1 and 5 she has not really had anything. So at 6 o'clock, this is 300 plus 60 plus 200, so that's what, so she this is 560, right? So at 6 o'clock she had a total of 560 fluids. At 7 o'clock, what did she have? 160. So you have to add 160 plus what? Plus 560. So 160 plus 560, what's that? That's 720. All right, so you can see the cumulative total input here is 720. So at this point she just added 60 mils, so you add it plus 720, so that gives you what? 780. And at this point she had 260, so you have to add up the 260 plus 780 again. So 780 plus 260, that gives you what? 1040. So this like gives you a cumulative of the total inputs she had at this point. At 10 o'clock she just had 60 mils, so this makes it up to 1040 plus 100. So if you want to look at it like, oh, as at 10 o'clock, what has this patient at 10 o'clock? She has had a total of 1100 fluid inputs. Okay, so at 11 o'clock she just had 60, so that's 1160 mils. 12 p.m. she just had a total of 400 through enteral infusion via the enteral routes. So that's okay, so that's 1560. Okay, so nothing on here, so you can just write 1560 here, 1560 here, and plus the 300, so that's 1860, plus 200, that's 2001. Once what's that? 2060, right? So that should be 2060. So 2060, 2260, and 2260. This is 2460, 2460, and 600 here. So that should be 3060, 3060, 3060. So total in for the day is 3060. All right, so now let's go. That's going to be what the total input is gonna be. So let's work on the output now. It's patient's output for the day. Let's assume this patient has a stoma and he has a drain. He has one drain, right? So at 6 o'clock you emptied the drain, or probably at 12 midnight you empty the drain, and the drain says okay, you empty the 100 mils from the drain 6 a.m. So let's say, and she has a stomach bag also which drains about 200 mils. And don't forget, I told you, when everybody's charts are quite different, so your chart might be different. You might be measuring your urine output every hourly, or 2 hourly, or 4 hourly. I know in IT we do hourly. In other units you can do 2 hourly or 4 hourly. So should we do 4 hourly? Which one should we go for? So let's go for, I'll go for 2 hourly, because patient needs close monitoring of urine. So I want to check what this patient has every urine output every 2 hours. So urine running total. So I'm going to measure urine and urine every 2 hours. So let's say she made 100 mils here. In the next 2 hours, she made another 80 mils. In the next 2 hours, she made 60 mils. In the next 2 hours, she made 100 mils, 200 mils. So let's this is just assuming. It might not really be the right thing, but you know what I mean, right? Isn't it? So 150 mils or a 60. It might actually vary. So 70 mils, 20 mils, 300 mils, and 100 mils. Okay, so this is the urine output. Other meals of of output. So we have the vomit, stoma, drain. Patient might have one or two drains. Might be drain 1, drain 2, urine. Oh, so I'm so sorry. I've actually misplaced my. So urine. This should be. Okay, so this should be on this point, and this should be, because the running total is supposed to be on this point, so this should be here. So I should have missed it. So you should be able to know the running total, and so this one should be my urine, and this one should be, I'll make this one my running total. Okay, so my running total here is running total. So this is my urine running total. Okay, because I missed this. Okay, so at this one it's 100. Running total here is gonna be 180, and running total here is gonna be 180 plus 240, and running total here is gonna be what 340. Running total here is going to be 540, and running total is gonna be 640, and this one is gonna be 790. Yeah, and if you're good in maths, you should be good in fluid balance. 800 was 50, 850, right? That's why I do 850, and this one should be so 50, 850, 920, and what's this? This should be 1040, and 1340, and 1440, and yeah. So in 24 hours our patient has had 1440 mils of urine. Okay, so other source of loss was she had a stoma output of 200 mils. So this point definitely is going to be 200. Yeah, no, let's put our total output in mils at this point. So it's okay. So the total drain here is going to be 300, because we've got 300, and this will be 200 drain, and drain 2 drained about 350 mils. Okay, at 12 o'clock, so 350. So now you have to add all this total together. So 500 plus 350, that's 850. 850 plus 1440, that's 2290. So a patient's the total cumulative balance here is 90. So I want to know if my patient has a positive balance or a negative balance. All right, and yeah, you can actually do a positive or negative balance here. So at this point, the patient has had a total input of 3060 plus, minus taking it out from 2290, so 770. So this patient has a positive balance of 770. Okay, you can see. So for you to know positive and negative balance, when the input is more than the output, that is a positive balance. But when the output is more than the input, that is a what? Negative balance. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. I know it's quite a rush, but it's really very easy to get your fluid balance chart in your examination, especially the OSCE exam when you're preparing for your OSCE. Thank you guys for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll be seeing you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. All right, bye.